We got the legend in the building, man. Hey, D-Town. D-Town. Look, first of all, he came to Houston and made a name. He took over the whole photography game in Houston. And then he left and had a whole nother city, man. I don't even want to talk. I'm going to let this dude introduce himself, man. Tell him who you are and give him your social media, man.
What's good? What's good? My name's Jack. You can follow me on Instagram at JACKD, the number 2, BLU, no E. Man, I'm a photographer. I'm Houston based. I live in Dallas. I really started shooting when I was actually based in San Antonio in the Army. So, man, just been moving around. That's what I do. I like to travel. I don't like to sit still, but I mean, I shoot everything.
All right, so I'm gonna get into some serious questions first, and then we're gonna joke around like we're doing the Forgotten game. So, how long you been in the Army, first of all?
I joined the Army in 2010.
Okay, cool, and we appreciate you, man, for doing it for people like me that's too scared to join the Army sometimes, But we need people like you, man. So I want to appreciate you on that. So how do you balance the two? Because I don't know if you leave every week, or I really don't know how that works. But how do you manage being in the Army with doing photography?
It's just scheduling. That's really what it is. I mean, it's hard to tell people no, but if you say I'm gone between this time and this time, if they really, really want to mess with you, when you tell them you're available, they'll hit you up. That makes it serious. That makes it serious.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about what made you want to get into photography? Like the first time you was like, man, I'm gonna take pictures. Was it just all the ladies, or you was just like an income thing, or you was already around everything? So how was it?
Actually started, went to school at the PV Nation. Went out to school at PV, was taking pictures at like the different parties and stuff like that. Then somebody hit me up and said they want me to do their grad pictures. It wasn't the type of thing I was doing at the time, but I sat down and learned, and I ain't gonna say master, but learned how to do it. And from there, it just grew. It just grew from there.
Ain't nobody gonna believe that I was around you, man, so I gotta prove this. Instagram, y'all watching right now. Like, y'all literally watching right now on my Instagram page, and this is Jack, man. This is a legend. This is a legend photographer, man. Y'all pay attention, man. Pay attention. Nah, man, a lot of people in Houston look up to you, man. I'm sure some of the up-and-coming photographers like myself, like we look at your work and stuff like that and be like, I want to be like that guy, All right, but man, I just want to talk to you about, your transitioning from Houston to Dallas. How much of the photography game has really changed? Is it better out there versus out here, or, more people have respect for you out here than there, or, just talk to us about that.
Well, I mean, I basically grew what I have here in Houston, which was, I guess you could say, weird because I'm not a Houston native. Like, I'm not from Houston. I'm actually from Chicago, but I went to school and grew up in Dallas. So for me to go back home and be the new guy is actually the weird thing. But it's really just networking. You got networking all over again, which is the humbling process of it. But I love coming back home. I mean, Houston's home now, so I love coming back home, and home treats me well. It treats me well, so I mean, I love it coming back out here. It's never a problem for me to make that trip.
Okay. All right, so I remember what I wanted to ask you. So now here go the stuff that y'all want to pay attention to right here. We want to know this. First of all, no. First of all, before I even ask, well, I want to ask this now before I forget again. Give us some of the craziest thing you have seen in the studio with these models. Come on, this Jack. This from Thatsbae himself. We want to know what's the craziest thing you've seen in the studio, man.
Man, it's a lot of crazy stuff, man. Let's see.
What the hell?
Most recently, I did a gold paint body photo shoot, and I did 2 models. And after we did the body, everything was fine. Pictures came out dope. Check out my Instagram, look at those pictures. But they decided to shower together to get the body paint off them. But hey,
that was weird to you, man?
That was weird to me.
It wasn't sexy.
I'm gonna use the word weird. That was weird to me. I mean, but what I try to do when I shoot is create a comfortable environment. So it was great to see that was the end result, but they didn't know each other. Like, that was the first time they met. So for them to do it, it was just like, it made me feel good as a photographer to be like, I brought them together and everything was cool. Like, we came in and handled business and they took care of it, but it was still just weird to me. Like, hey,
All right, all right, all right. So I think this is a question a lot of people want to know too. Sometimes you drop your funnies on Instagram and it be the most hilarious post ever. What made you start doing that? Is it like a random thing, or like every Tuesday and Thursday I'm gonna just make Instagram laugh to keep my page popping? How do you do it?
So I mean, what I did was my personal page is Jack2 Blue. My photography page is JACKDPEG. So it's Jack Peg. Nobody follows that page. Everybody follows my personal page. And on my personal page, I did a lot of the funny memes. I customized a lot of popular memes and put my face on the body and stuff like that. So it was like after a while, a lot more people started following me for business, but it was my personal page. So, hey, I just had to, take care of the people that know me. So they didn't think that, I forgot where I came from. I just try to stay true to myself. So nobody say you changed, you Hollywood, that type of thing. So, but it works out though. I mean, and from a business point of view, people see me for who I am and my personality, and it makes it a lot easier. It's that icebreaker. It makes it a lot easier to deal with me because when it comes to business, sometimes you don't know how to approach people, and you don't know how you see you do good work, you like what they're doing, but you're like, I need to straighten my tie, and that type of thing. But I'm real cool, real calm, real collected, man.
Okay. So what is your specialty? What do you specialize in? Like, do you specialize in just working with models? Do you do kids? Do you do graduations? Like, what's your most booked? I guess your most booked photo shoots.
Okay. I actually get a lot of photo shoots for like fashion. I don't post it too much on Instagram because most of it either goes to the client or we get them published in fashion magazines. But I like to tell my clients I'm the lifetime photographer. So I can get you from the moment you have a kid to the moment your kid graduates high school, college, they have kids. I'm there for life, as long as I'm alive. I got you.
All right, last question. Well, you got a hashtag called Thatsbae that a lot of people look at. Man, you done ended some relationships, you ended some marriage by going commenting, and I've seen it, I witnessed it. Some people like, man, Jack ruined your relationship by commenting on my girl's pictures. That's bae. So I want you to define that. What made you start doing that, and why you calling everybody bae out here, man?
What happened was, I have a girlfriend. My thing was that I wanted to be able to compliment the ladies just to get their attention. I wanted to compliment if you're nice, you got a nice smile, whatever it is. It's really like a pat on the back. But I didn't want to be like everybody else in their comments being thirsty, so I tried to grab their attention. So I started doing Thatsbae. Once I did Thatsbae, it was like I started getting the replies, but it was like at the same time I was trying to be respectful to my relationship, so my girlfriend understood, this is what it was. So once I started doing it, everybody caught on to it. Everybody wanted to be bae, and it was kind of cool. And how I explained it to a lot of people females that shot with me, I was like, Thatsbae is me taking ownership of our relationship, client, that type of thing. And it's like, if you come shoot with me, I'm gonna make sure that I put my best foot forward, and my picture is a representation of you, vice versa. So that's bae. Like, I mean, I'm bae.
All right, so fellas, he cleared it up right now. Y'all go find your ladies, get your lady back, man. He don't mean it in a rude way.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I mean, that's y'all relationship, but it's our relationship. That's bae.
He just did it all over again. Everything he said was for nothing. I can't believe he said that. No, all right. So on a serious note, man, a lot of photographers out here don't think that you could be in a relationship in this industry. Like, how are you balancing it out? Like, define your relationship. What's different out here with your relationship versus everybody else stuff that's not working?
Mine's an open book. It's really about communication. I mean, even if my girlfriend was the crazy girlfriend, I mean, every time I get booked, I put it on my calendar on my website. So even if she was trying to figure out where I was at, she can just click on the date and see all the times. But it's really about open communication. I mean, from me deciding to go left with marketing, I let her know that's what I'm gonna do. So, we stand together as a team, man. Having that support system, that's really what it's about, though.
It's all about support. It's all about support. Hey, see, we got a lot of celebrities in the building. This another celebrity right here. Come down here, man.
What up, people? Wiz on the mic. What's the deal, baby? Out here at the pool party, boy, Bobby J.
We're going to catch up with Wiz. Man. Hey, but before we go ahead and wrap it up, man, go ahead and drop your Snapchat, Instagram, or whatever you want to tell the people. This is your time right here, man.
All right. Snapchat is the number 2, BLU. Same thing for Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. I need to get on Twitter. I don't get on Twitter like I used to, but it's all the same. I mean, like I said, I do quality work at affordable prices, and I'm just real with you. I'm be real down to earth, easy going. Holla at me.